So, fellas, I got this question to ask you. Listen, I done seen the list of places you cannot take a woman on a first date. And me, personally, I don't know who making these lists because they sound ridiculous. Now, I done seen a woman saying what jobs you can't have to date her. Stuff like be a firefighter or a bus driver or a mailman or a garbage man. To me, them are the most solid jobs. Them make the most solid men. Because everybody can't do that job. So if you can't take a woman to places like Applebees and Chili's and Cheesecake Factory and places like that, or you can't be a firefighter or a mailman or a garbage man or anything that makes an honest living, what kind of man do they think they're gonna get? Because 9 times out of 10, the women that are making these lists and the women that are listening to them don't even have the shit to offer themselves. Come on, let's talk about the 4 baby daddies you may have, or the 4 baby daddies, 4 different daddies you have for your kids. So you ain't got nowhere to stay. You still stay with your mama. You ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finished high school. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about when a man can have the date you, but are you bringing anything, not just to the table, but what do you have for yourself? To me, making a damn list talking about you can't have jobs that normal people have and that they slave for and get good pensions for and get good money at. I'm just trying to figure out, what world are we living in now? What world? Women are so quick to talk about what a man can't have and what he can't have and what he shouldn't do, and can't have this many baby mamas, and he got to have this, and he can't have little kids. What tripped me out about women is they'll say that they don't want a man with kids, but then they'll have 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 2 and 3 and different 4 and 5 different baby daddies. Not only do they have to deal with the kids, they got to deal with the different baby daddies on top of that. And then some they be messing with, and some they don't, and then you walking into some bullshit. So at the end of the day, whoever making these lists really seems like either they're smoking something, they sniffing something, or they missing something, because it don't make sense. I know my father and my brothers and myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bus operator, and my family, they bus operators, truck drivers, mailmen. And they are decent people. They are decent men that has wives and raised their children, and none of their kids are like being raised by baby mamas. And I don't understand, not saying that they're better or anything. So what you're telling me, because if you are a doctor or a lawyer or you own a business or something like that, that makes them better. They're a better man. If you taking somebody to high-end restaurants, that's gonna make them a better person. Like a man that take you to a high-end restaurant and that's a lawyer or a doctor can't whoop your ass is the same as a man that drive a dump truck or drive a trash truck. Come on, it's got to make sense, because if it don't make dollars, it definitely don't make sense. So that's why I say they got to be smoking something, they got to be sniffing something, or they missing something, because whoever making these lists sound real dumb. That's just me. And fellas, do not think women that talk like that speak for all women, because they don't. They just make a fool out themselves saying stupid shit like that. And half of them don't even have a man to be trying to tell you what type of men that they date or they shouldn't date, or you should